Welcome to my 5th ever Q&A video. Today I have a few questions to answer, very little, so I'm very upset about it. I don't want to say upset, I'm not feeling the love. Anyways, alright, let's answer these questions that 4 or 5 people asked, maybe even 3. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 questions. Let's start off with the latest one so I can get it. So I can do that. Movie Buff Mike asks, "What are some of your favorite Italian horror films? Some of mine are Zombie 2, Nightmare City, and The Iron Rose, etc." I love Zombie 2. I have not seen Nightmare City or The Iron Rose, but a couple other of my favorite Italian horror films. I'm not sure if this one's Italian, but it's called Demons. It's probably Italian. I also love The Last Shark, aka Great White. It's ridiculous. It's such a ripoff of Jaws, but I love it. What other Italian films? I like Demons too. I own The Church. I haven't watched it yet, which is considered Demons 3 by some people, but it's really not, because I've looked into it. I'd have to think about it some more, but let's move on to the next question by CL Phantom Hive. Oh, this is Christian, I think. From your friend, the co-director of Crabble Shark. Here's a question: who is your favorite character from Crabble Shark, and do you think Timmy makes a better hero than the cops and the main girl? The one whose little brother dies from the Crabble Shark. I don't even remember. I haven't wrote anything on Crabble Shark in a while. I've been very busy with school and other reviews, and school has finally gotten over. Now I'm working on a lot of reviews, and I just haven't been able to get into the mood of Crabble Shark. And from what I remember, when I wrote that little character, the kid as the character, I had to make his little brother die and his parents die. But anyways, Crabble Shark. Every day I think about it. I think about it like every other day. Trying to get back into it, and it's hard to get back into a script that you stopped when you're only like 30-40 pages into. I'm not sure where it's gonna go. Okay, next question is from James Turtle. Okay, because I pronounced his name wrong last time in the video. I'm very sorry about that. He says, "My name is pronounced Jacob Turtle. Just in case you are wondering, but here are my questions. What's your favorite Sci-Fi Channel B movie, like Dino Cock vs. Super Gator, for instance?" It's not Dino Cock vs. Super Gator, but that's a fun movie. But it's from the same director. It's Piranhaconda. I just feel like it's the perfect Sci-Fi Channel film with a really good-looking creature with decent characters, and lots of cool stuff. Second question, he asks 5 questions. What would you do if you saw What would you do if you saw a trailer on TV for a movie called Jaws fights Godzilla? I'd be like, that's unfair, man. That's unfair. Jaws is gonna get his ass whooped, and that's not fair. Even though Jaws came out after Godzilla, they're 2 totally separate films. It wouldn't be fair. Okay. This third question is, if you could become one horror movie villain for a day, who would you pick? Jason. Just because if I became a horror movie villain and people were trying to kill me, they couldn't because I'm Jason. You know? Number 4. The 4th question he asks is, have you seen The Exorcist? Yes. And if so, what are your thoughts on it? I love The Exorcist. It's dated. It has some very boring parts. It's not dated. It has some very boring parts. But it's a very interesting film, and it's pretty damn creepy. When I first saw it, I thought it was going to be more scary, but it was pretty intense and scary in some instances. And, do you watch The Walking Dead? No. I own the 2nd season, but I've been waiting to get the 1st and the 3rd before I started watching it, and I haven't gotten them yet. And if so, who's your favorite character? I don't know. I don't watch The Walking Dead. Sorry. Now let's move on to the next question. Person asking a question. It's the Garbage Can Film Man. Will you ever watch Birdemic? I can't bring myself to watch it. I don't know why. And he showed me a clip, I think, and I laughed a lot at that. But he said, also asks, is Alan Baugh the greatest actor in horror film history? Who's Alan Baugh? What do you think of the outstanding special effects in Birdemic? Those weren't special effects. Those were real birds. I'm just kidding. Is there such a thing as too many Birdemic questions? There is probably, to a point. He also says, in another comment, not a question, but holy fucking shit. I laughed so hard when you fielded my second question in the last video that I accidentally sharted and had to change my underwear. My wife didn't notice, but she does the laundry, so, yeah, that happened. You're welcome for helping get your bowels moving. Okay. So, yeah, I really appreciate if people ask me more questions because I love answering them. And don't always ask me questions about movies. You can ask me about personal stuff, just nothing like, do you masturbate? But just be appropriate with your questions. Not that you guys have been appropriate. You've been very appropriate. But, you can ask me about horror movies, about myself, or what I like to do with my time. How old am I? So yeah, ask away in the comments below in this video, and also I'll put this on Facebook, and you can ask questions on there, and I will answer them. So, yeah, please ask some questions, man. I want at least 5 questions for my next video. That'd be nice. So yeah. I am Brian Gatto, host of Horror Show Movie Reviews. Make sure to like my Facebook page in the description below, and to leave comments and subscribe.